The movie's main character, Andy, is sentenced to life imprisonment, which is how the story of the Shawshank Redemption begins. Welcome to the first episode of video blog Movies with Soul. My name is Father Grzegorz, and I'm very excited to share with you my reflections about contemporary movies. I will try to discover spiritual inspirations and seeds of goodness, beauty and truth. The movie is from 1994, so it's a bit old, but it's a production worth watching. And in a moment I will share with you what touched me the most about this movie. You could talk a lot about the Shawshank Redemption, and I will try, to organize my thoughts into three main themes: hope, walls and music. First, hope. Prison, especially life imprisonment, seems like a place where it's difficult to find hope. One of the main characters, played by Morgan Freeman, Red, says, "Hope is a dangerous thing. It can drive a man insane." This is someone who spent many years in prison and know how things work. But by the movie's end, he says something entirely different.
I hope I can make it across the border. I hope to see my friend and shake his hand. I hope the Pacific is as blue as it has been in my dreams. I hope.
Watching this film, you will understand why Red regained hope, what brought it back to him. The second theme is the walls. In prison, walls separate you from the outside world and each other. And again, Red says something interesting about the walls.
But I'm telling you, these walls are funny. First you hate them, then you get used to them. Enough time passes, you get so you depend on them.
Listening to these words, I also thought about the walls of fear we encounter in life, the walls of hatred and indifference. They might seem harmless at first, even amusing. You may hate a particular sin, but over time you get used to it, and in a way you become dependent on it. That's how it is with many walls in our lives. However, this movie also shows that these walls can be overcome. They can be crossed. They are not the final word in our lives. The third theme is music. There's a scene in the movie where Andy, the main character, plays music throughout the entire prison. It's opera music. All the prisoners are astonished, touched by something beyond their reality. And then Red speaks about the music. He says, "It was as if a beautiful bird had flown into our dirty cage and caused the walls to collapse." Andy also said, "And this is the beauty of music. No one can take it from you." For me, the music symbolizes hope. It symbolizes the inner freedom that is within us, that God has given us. It connects us with our souls. One could reflect on many other elements in the movie. There's one more thing I would like to add. This moment, now attention, please. Spoiler alert. If you haven't seen that movie, turn off the video now, as I am about to talk about the ending of that movie. I will give you 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so at the end of the movie, as you know, Andy escapes from prison. He breaks through the walls, crawls through a tiny hole and escapes. He emerges on the other side, stepping into a new world, changing his identity and opening a new space for himself. He's by the ocean, waiting for his friend. I find it hard not to compare this scene to Christ's passion, death and resurrection. Christ breaks through the wall of hatred, breaks through the wall of death, enters death, and from death, new life arises. Christ resurrects and waits for us. He says, "My Father's house has many rooms. I'm going there to prepare a place for you." I would love to hear your thoughts on this movie. It's worth watching. I hope you enjoy it, and I will see you in the next episode of video blog Movies with Soul. Take care and God bless you. Bye bye.